So guys, this is my homemade 3-wheel vehicle, which I call the Gravity Blackbird. So although I've been trying to do the rounding up of the job, although a lot of you might be saying that it's taking too long. Yeah, it's taking too long because this vehicle have actually put me under process. You understand? By the period of building this vehicle, I've actually learned a lot of things that I never knew before. You understand? So especially this engine side was the maddest aspect that nearly drive me crazy. But all thanks to the Almighty God. So the issue that I'm actually facing on this vehicle for a very long time was that you know, let me explain so that you understand very well. Number one, look at the kind of fuel tank I'm actually using for it. This is the kind of fuel tank I'm using for it. So this is where they normally put fuel. You can see the hose that connect to where they normally put fuel. So if you come at the top here, you will see where I have space for my fuel tank. You can see this. So this is how I design it. So if I close it like this, I will use a knot to hold it. You can see. So this is the way I design my vehicle. Let me show you guys exactly what I have been facing all this while. I have made this job for it to look like as if to say the job does not finish. So let me lose it and open it now. So I lose the knot. So this is how I do it. Then you have to open this just like your normal vehicle that you normally put fuel. So, but one of the issues that I've been facing on this job all this while was that I was facing fuel pump issue because this engine is a high-jet diaso 3 piston. It's a center coil engine. So the issue I was facing was that the fuel pump was meant to be inside of the fuel tank, and the return is always inside of the fuel tank. So there's a way they design it. I think it's a new technology now. Like, you know, during the olden days time, they normally have vehicle that when you come to the fuel pump side, you will see supply and return. But in this modern time now, because they are now making use of the fuel pressure vacuum, they are no more they are not making use of a single thing that whenever the fuel that goes into the injector is full, it will start returning from the fuel pressure vacuum. So that was the issue I have been facing all this while. And all this period that I've been driving this vehicle, look at the fuel pump that I'm actually using for it. This is actually for a Mercedes 190, V-Boot 190, yeah. So this is the fuel pump I was using for it. You can see that is the main fuel pump over there. Then this one is the filter. So I really don't know what this one. This particular one actually has like a vacuum something. I really don't know about it very well. So that was the issue I was facing. So before, the only hose that I have for it is the one that comes from the fuel tank, which is this one, the one that comes from the fuel tank, and the one that goes into the injector mouth. You understand? So that has been a problem that I've been facing. So most time whenever I turn on the vehicle, when the fuel start pumping at a particular speed, at a particular time, the sound of the fuel pump will start changing. You understand? So I was even thinking that the fuel pump was faulty, but I now noticed that it was not faulty. That the point of the reason why it's always doing like that, sometimes it ended up busting the fuel hose that I actually use for it. So I have changed it several times, but I later discovered that it is not from the hose. Although this is a normal fuel hose, you understand, the one that they normally use for fuel, that normally have a kind of fabric wood in fabric material inside of it. So that is exactly the hose I'm using. So, but one of the issues I'm having all this was return. So most times I would drive the car to a particular speed, and the car will automatically go off, and for it to start will become a problem because too much fuel is going into the injector mouth. You understand? So because of that, I came up with I now started making research. That is when I discovered about the fuel pressure vacuum. You understand? So this one, this is exactly what I did here now. And I got the one. Look at the new one I bought. You can see here. Okay, let me take it there. So although I cut some parts on it, this is actually for a forerunner. This is actually for a forerunner. Okay, let me come this side so that you see it very well. So I just went to test run the vehicle just now. So this particular one actually belongs to a 4Runner. So I just got it. So it happens this way, that this one goes to the, where does it go? Okay, this one goes to the injector mouth, and this one is the one from the fuel tank. This one is the one that goes to the fuel tank. Then this particular one here, you can see the one I added here now. This is meant to be a return. So it used to be inside the fuel tank like this. So it used to face like this inside of the fuel tank. You understand? But I dismantled it because I'm doing a external work. That was the reason why I brought it to this level. So although this has always been the issue that I've been facing all this while. So this is the fuel pressure vacuum. I don't know if I pronounce it very well, but in case if I don't, please, you can correct me. So this is the fuel pressure vacuum. So, and this particular stuff have a principle that it works with, so that whenever the fuel that is going into the injector get filled up, the pressure inside there is a spring here that it will pressurize the spring and it will open. It will start coming back in the return. So, but this is the issue that I'm actually facing right now. I'm facing a kind of issue because I went to a test run of it right now. You can see this is where I connected my return hose. That is the return hose over there. This is it here. This particular one. This one is the return hose. So it goes like this, and this is where the return comes from. So I discovered a mistake here right now. So this is where I use as my return, which was a very big mistake. Because the reason why it is a very big mistake was that I drove the car out now, and I noticed something. You can see now, this angle that goes like this, if this fuel comes, it's not going to be going inside like this. The force of the force from the fuel pump will pump it towards this angle. If you can see this pipe that I have now is filled up with fuel. So if I try to open the vacuum for that side now, you see how the whole fuel will pour inside, will pour on the floor. So let's give it a try. So I'm going to be turning on this more to open it, but you see that the fuel is going to be throwing here. So this particular the return has been coming to this place all this while. It does not go here because there is no space for air for it to return back inside of the tank. So this is exactly what I'm going to do now. I'm going to try to open it little by little. Then I'll show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. Although it's not it's actually a mistake, but we learn every day. So the fuel is going to start rushing out with force because there's no space for air for it. You guys can see the fuel pouring away. You can see. So it was because of the force that he's actually using to come there that is making the fuel too. So because there is no space for air, assuming there is space for oxygen, it will start returning back to the fuel tank. So, but right now, I have noticed that what I did here, the idea of fixing this return here is a mistake. So it's meant to be somewhere here. So once it comes, it goes straight into the tank. Because now the force that you're using to climb to this place will automatically push it to this way. Push this way. Because I actually fixed this at the joint of this. You can see it's actually at the joint of the bending of this pipe. So I will be changing the angle of it. So I will be putting inside somewhere at the body of this tank. So I think that is the only mistake I'm having for now. That's the only mistake I'm having for now. And sometimes it affects the reverse of the vehicle. It does not allow the vehicle to reverse. Sometimes it does not allow it to move forward. It's exactly what it was happening when it does not have return. Is the semi of what he's doing now. You understand? So, but I'm going to look into that. But I just say let me update you guys so that because a lot of people feel like I don't know what I'm doing. Like, to be honest with you, this job has really messed me up. Like, although it did not really mess me up, because within the process of doing all of this, I learned new things into it. You understand? I learned a lot of things into it because it has really put me on that process that have made me to realize that if I'm to do the next job now, it's not going to be as difficult as this. You understand? What challenges does to you is that it puts you under process for you to grow. Is actually an opportunity for you to grow. Even though sometimes I feel so frustrated that, like, why will I be getting into this kind of mess every day, you know? But I thank God. I thank God. And another issue that I'm having, I don't know where the issue is coming from. This back caliper now, I'm having issue with it. So it happens that whenever I match my brake, it returns the fluid back to me. I don't know where the stuff is coming from, but whenever I bleed it, oil normally come out of this place. Whenever I bleed it, oil, the brake oil normally discharge from here. But even after everything, it will still be just be like that. So this is one of the issues that I'm trying to rectify now. Although it's a front wheel drive, but you have to understand that the weight of the vehicle is at the back, and it always acts on this back tire. You understand? So there's really a lot that I still have to do. There's really a lot, even though I'm trying to round up the job. But I'm just happy that all of these challenges are coming out now. You know, although they are very frustrating challenges, but somehow they are still building me stronger. You know, this is a vehicle that I built from scratch. You know, I built this vehicle from scratch. So although for this door, if you come to this door, if you check my page very well, you see that this door is actually for a high jet, a high jet diagonal. But this is where the door stopped. It stopped here. So I was the one that added my own design here, and from here, this is how the door look like. So the door actually look like this. I was the one that also added this particular design. This is a sheet of metal that I added to it. You can see the way I designed the whole stuff. So the job have really put me into a lot of process that have brought me to where I am today, and I'm really very grateful to God. I'm really very grateful to God, because if I have not done this now, I wouldn't have learned a lot of lessons that I've actually learned from it. You know, so if I'm to build another one now, it's really not going to be as complicated as this. The inner part of the vehicle is still very scattered, very, very scattered. I'm sorry that I don't upload videos on my YouTube page always. It's just because of the issue I'm having, and I don't want it to be like, I don't want some people to, because this is just my personal research. I don't have anybody who is putting me through. I don't have anybody who is telling me to do it like this or do it like that. I'm just trying to bring the best out of me. You understand? So, you know, when you're building a prototype, it takes so long. There's a lot of ups and downs that you're really gonna have. So the only thing is that I'm this kind of person that my determination is too high. You understand? No matter the kind of challenges I face, I keep telling myself that I am bigger than this. You know, I keep encouraging myself, because here in Africa, you don't have anybody. You have little amount of people that can encourage you. The main people out there will always come to discourage you. That, oh, why? Because I have seen in a case whereby a lot of people will be like, instead of you driving this car that is always suffering you, why don't you go and get a car for yourself? You know, the money that you spend here can be able to get you a car. You know, that kind of mindset. But they don't know the dream I'm actually chasing. This is my joy. This is my happiness. So guys, I'm really very grateful to the level I was able to get to this job. Like every day, as day passes by, I face a lot of difficulties on this, and I also learn new things from it. You understand? So it has never been an easy journey. It has never been an easy journey. Please, I'm very sorry that I don't update you guys always. I always try to update you guys whenever I have my success, because most of the thing I post on my YouTube page, like most of the thing I post on my social media, is my success story. Like the process that I pass through in doing them, I don't mostly post them because it takes a lot of time, and most of you guys will not have that kind of data to watch my videos like that. So, and I noticed that my followers are decreasing. Yeah, my followers are decreasing, but the truth is that of the matter is that I am this guy who is always very stressful. You understand? So if I'm looking at it, I don't want it to find. I don't want to find myself in repeating my videos. You understand? I just want to come up with something like a new idea of this is where I am today. You know, so that you guys can always, you know. So, but I'm very happy and I'm very glad for the process I've actually passed through this job. So, and the job is actually coming to an end. It's actually coming to an end because I've taken it for like 2 weeks test run drive. I've been driving it on Nigerian road everywhere. So I noticed that I was having issue with my back brake. So the back brake is one of the main problems that I'm actually having right now. which I will be looking for a way to sort it out now. But the question I want to ask you guys, I don't know if anyone who have worked in a three-wheel vehicle, like this is the question I'm asking now. So this is the master brake I'm actually using for this. It's actually for a Hyundai. So this one now, I'm actually using it for the front, and this one I'm actually using it for the back. So this is the host for the back. This host is actually for the back. Although I actually got it from a Mercedes-Benz. I got it from a Mercedes-Benz. So this is where the hose passes through. You can see this is the hose in here. That's the hose. Because this one is my servo, this one is my throttle. And this one is the former one I was using, but I don't know where my problem is coming from. I don't think it's the distance. I don't think it's the distance that is affecting it. So this is the hose through here. This is where the hose passes through. You can see. Goes like this. Pass through here. So this is where it finally joined with the back tire. But see yet, if I bleed this caliper now, it should be bringing out oil here, but it does not work very well. I don't know where the problem might be coming from. So I'm kind of thinking that maybe because I'm using a single tire at the back, that doesn't mean I'm using double tire with double caliper, that the brake will be very active. I don't know. But you know, in the principle of Keke Napep, how Keke Napep was built, with one tire at the front, a single hose from the master brake normally goes to the one tire at the front, and it normally works well. But I know that the principle of, yeah, they are kind of obeying the same braking system principle, but different technology. You understand? So I really don't know where the issue that I'm having, because I want to connect the braking system for the three tire to work at the same time. You understand? So I don't know if anybody can help me with that idea, because that is the issue I'm having on the braking system. I cannot match brake once and the car will stop, because it's actually a front wheel drive. So you can see my propeller that drives it as a front wheel drive. So that's the propeller over there, and that's the axle over there. So let me go close and show you guys. So that's my propeller over there, connecting to the gearbox. So that's the propeller, and that is the axle. So, and it's a front wheel drive now. So, but what I'm talking about now is that I don't know why the back brake does not work, because the whole weight is actually at the back. So if the whole weight is at the back, the front will find it so difficult to hold the vehicle whenever it's on motion. So I don't know if anybody have experienced something like this. Please, I would like you to share the idea with me. So I don't know, because my caliper, I think is actually working very well. I've tested it. I've given it to a lot of mechanic, and they test run everything, and they say that everything is working on that caliper. But I don't know why is it that whenever I match brake, after bleeding it, if I remove my leg, it will return the whole fluid back. So if I'm to match the brake again, I will start again to pump it like 5 or 6 times before it can be able to hold. You understand? Which is very dangerous whenever the car is on motion. So guys, I don't know if anybody can assist me with an idea, or if you know the principle that actually back this theory that I'm talking about up now, because I'm really getting fed up on that braking system. So please, I would like you to assist me by sharing your idea with me. Okay, thank you very much all. I love you all, guys. I love you all, and I promise you guys that I will never give up on this project, because I've really come so far. So you can see the inner part of the vehicle is very scattered. All these things that you are seeing inside your feet is exactly what I'm using to do the job. All these wires, I'm still here to pack them and fix them and put them in order. It's just because of the nature of what I'm actually facing right now. So thank you very much all, guys. I love you all. I love you all. And in as much as we make new progress, I will try to update you guys. And I made some changes on this top now. Like if you watched before, there was a long method I'm actually using to cross on top of this vehicle to lock this seat, which I normally put here. I normally fix it here, but I now noticed that idea was too local. So I now come up with this idea now. So if I'm to open this seat that is at the top, I have to lose this bolt. So once I lose it, I open it the other way. And once you lose it, you can still push this one down like this, you know. So that was the idea that I now look at, and I feel like it's going to be a unique idea. It's going to make the car look more advanced than what I'm having before. So guys, I think I have a wonderful job here. Please, I'm really so sorry for not posting my videos every time. It's just because of the challenges I'm always having. Okay, and you know, this is Africa, and nobody give a fuck about you. Nobody cares about, especially when you are trying to come up with an engineering idea. Nobody give nobody. Everybody behave that they don't care. So you have to be the only person that will be carrying your cross, you know. Finding myself in a country like this where only me do something like this is really crazy. It takes a personal decision. It takes a well self-determined person to be able to achieve in this kind of country that I am, you know. I don't have anybody who's encouraging me. I get most encouragement from you guys, you know. A lot of the time is always you guys. Whenever I remember people that believe in me, you know, it makes me, I don't feel like, I don't even think of giving up. So guys, thank you very much all. I love you all, guys. I love you all, and I will keep updating you guys. Let me try if I can start up the vehicle now. So you know, this vehicle I've actually upgraded it in such a way that I can start it with remote. So this remote I'm actually using to start it, but because of that over pumping of the fuel that does not return very well, I'll start it and I automatically off it immediately. So I want to start the vehicle now. So you can see the vehicle is on now. The vehicle is on. So if I still want to turn it off, I still have to press this down part of the button. So let me press it and off it. So the vehicle is off. So guys, thank you very much all. I really love you guys. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. God bless you. And it's your boy A.c.c.whizzy. We keep pushing our homemade 3-wheeler vehicle. Remember that I built this car from scratch. If you check my previous video on my page, you will see when I started the job with this back tire. I started gathering my material little by little till I was able to get to this level. So don't mind the way I designed this vehicle. You can see that some part of the body is pure. Is a kind of it has a body skeleton. So I purposely designed it that way because I think that idea is really something that is not common out there in the world. Because I'm this kind of person that I don't try to copy anybody. I just try to be on my own. You know, I just try to be an outstanding human being. So thank you very much. Please, if you notice any mistake I'm actually making here, this is my third vehicle that I'm making from scratch. Please comment please, I would like you to drop it on the comment section. Then if you are going to be giving me an idea on the braking system or any idea that you think I should do here, you can actually assist me by dropping it on the comment section. Thank you very much, and please don't watch my video and go. Try to ensure to subscribe, okay? Because we are really going to grow through by the power of your subscription. Thank you very much all. I love you all. I love you. And to my two sponsors, the two people that have been sponsoring me on this job, that is Ayo Animation, the CEO of the Hip TV. I'm really very grateful, sir. Sir, I so much respect you, and I promise you that I will never disappoint you by giving up. And I will always prove you that I will always make sure that whenever you, in any way you are in the world, and you can always be proud to say that this is my boy. I invested my money into him. You know, I always say as much as possible that whenever someone invested his or her money in me, it should not come out to be a waste. You understand? Because there's a lot of people out there who really need that money. So, and also to my second person, which is my princess, my honor, or my happiness in this life, Tola Ojomo, a young girl, a 20-year-old girl who has always been there for me. You know, she has been the mastermind of this vehicle. She has been the one that came up with the design of this vehicle. No, she came up with the idea, then I designed and I built the vehicle. You know, so thank you very much all, and for all my full super fans all over the world, I really appreciate you guys. Thank you very much all. I love you all, guys. I love you all. I love you. Much respect all. Bye. Please remember to subscribe for me, guys. I love you all. I love you.